Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm actually going to be doing my very first unboxing video, and as you can see, I got a PS Vita, as well as Uncharted Golden Abyss, because I figured that would be the best game to start off with, because it's an adventure game, it's fun to play, it'll take a little time to beat, and I won't be returning it anytime soon. I also got the 3G model. You can't see that because the light is too bright, but anyways, I got the 3G model with the Wi-Fi. Actually, it comes with an 8 gig memory card. I get, I believe, a month of At&t as far as I know, and at the end of the month I get a free downloadable game. So, worth it, actually. I actually only spent about half the original price because of a couple trade-ins that GameStop had available to me. Did not buy any cases or anything extra with the exception of Uncharted. So anyway, let's get this video underway. Just so you guys know, I did unfortunately previously unbox this box because I couldn't wait until I got home. I was at the mall and it was just calling to me the entire time. So I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good with one hand. That didn't come out right, but anyways.
You're gonna get correct.
Alright, just from the start, we got our quick start guide. We have the Welcome to the World of PlayStation, a bunch of stuff about At&t on there. We'll open that up, and we'll find a couple different things in here. Basically, we got the AC adapter plug, the kind of block part of that, and then the USB cord that I'm guessing connects directly into the block part in order to charge it, as well as to use with a PS3 system or your computer. And we got this quick start guide, which as you might have seen before already on multiple channels, is that whole accordion thing. I still have yet to look at that. Alright, just so you all guys know, yeah, of course, that's the system. But we're going to try to get this box empty before moving on to that. There's the 8 gig memory card. Obviously, it's not there right now because I took that out and put it into the system immediately after opening. Under here, we have a couple of things. We have this instruction booklet, safety guide basically. Put that to the side, so we're not really going to look at that right now. And here we got this little thing of other information. Get this open, I'm pretty good. Alrighty, first things first, this. Now here we have what looks like, yep, AR play cards. The augmented reality and all of that. Basically, it's, as you can probably tell, my hand is actually pretty big. It's actually a pretty, like, almost double the size of the AR cards for the 3DS. I actually had a 3DS before I traded in to get the PS Vita because I didn't play it ever. So, it's about double the size of the AR cards for the 3DS. So, I mean, I guess that can either be good or bad depending on your view. Because, I mean, the 3DS's AR cards were difficult to read unless you had really bright light on at all times. So, unfortunately, because of its size and everything else, it became a little bit difficult. Anyways, let's continue. Here we got another little pamphlet of information for At&t. If we can get this thing open, it stays still. Jesus. Alright, and here it explains how to get the free game when you activate the At&t and all that. And then a little thing here for essential accessories. We got the earbuds, the cradle base, carrying case, and a protective film. I didn't get any of those, and also we have on the other side games, basically. I didn't get any of the accessories. I didn't feel it was absolutely necessary. I think maybe I might get a carrying case later on, but that's about it. And then we get our protection plan. And then here we also have the information on how to connect to the At&t and how much it'll cost to do, and there's no other side, to do 250 megs, it'll be $15, actually 250 megs will be $15, but they'll actually be taking care of that for me. And we are actually completely empty. It's so as we see here, we got our system, charger, and all this information and stuff, which I'm just going to end up throwing right back in the box. The quick start guide, I don't really need it. The safety guide, I don't need it. The memory card holder, I don't need. The AR cards, I will keep out, because I might try to see if maybe I can possibly get a video of the actual use of the AR cards. And for right now, I'll set aside the charger and everything, because I won't really need it right now. But let's get to the main event. The actual PS Vita, or PlayStation Vita, whichever way you want to call that. Alright, here we are. Wow. Let's put that down, mostly because, you know, it's very nice. Beautiful, by the way. It is actually slightly larger than the original PSP. Only because of the giant screen on it. You can see the two control sticks, one on the left side, the directional pad, which is actually, as people probably have already said before, it does feel a little bit more responsive than the original one that, you know, neglected to work for me on occasion. So we got our right stick, we got our buttons, which, yes, are smaller, but they do have a heavy click to them. So it's almost as if they work better. We got our PlayStation button down here, our start and select button here, we lift it up. We got our volume. This is actually where you put in, I believe it's the AV cables. They actually included that little connection here, and it's different than the last one. Here's actually where you would put in the games into this little slot. This is PlayStation Vita on it. This is the power button right here, and you got your two solar buttons. And then on the bottom, we have the port. I believe this is the charging port. I'm pretty sure of that. It looks like it. And then we got our headphone jack slash, you know, like mic jack as well. If anyone decides to get one of like the mic or anything like that with their headset combined together and that whole thing. Now let's flip it over to see the rear touchpad, which is awesome. It has all the triangle, square, circle, X design on it. I don't know if you can kind of see it. I know you can see my fingerprint, definitely. Yeah, I don't think you can actually see that. It's pretty difficult. But the flash is on, so it'll make it very difficult. It does have these grips on it. Me, I have big hands, so they don't really fit directly into these grips as well, but I don't really care. It's still awesome. I had actually used the rear touchpad already. That's why it's got some fingerprints on it, unfortunately. This thing will collect fingerprints very easily. I suggest getting like a dust cloth or something to clean it off as often as you can. We got our rear camera here, and then the other camera on here. Oh, I just accidentally turned it on. We'll get to that later. But there's our other front-facing camera. And I think I took care of everything that's on the back of the system. Oh, also on the side, not this side, the other side actually, right here, if you get the 3G model, you actually find this little flap thing here. This is not where the memory card goes, this is actually where the SIM card goes. If you get a Wi-Fi model, you won't have this flap here. And instead, the memory card goes right over here in the bottom, over by the headphone jack. So if you have a Wi-Fi model, you will have this. This is where your memory card goes. Just prior notice, just in case, because I actually opened up that flap before thinking that was the memory card because, you know, that's where the memory card was on the original models. But I found the SIM card instead. It didn't do any damage to getting it out or anything like that. It's a basic SIM card that can be removed if need be. I don't recommend touching it too often, though. So anyways, that is the system. This is my unboxing. I will try to put up another video to show you guys maybe if I can get up the AR cards working and everything, and I can get a good video of that. But that is the system. So we'll be putting that aside for right now. And I know this is mostly about the PlayStation Vita, but I decided to unbox the Uncharted as well, because I still have yet to open it, and I actually really want to. By the way, this box is incredibly small. By comparison, we'll just do that. Yeah, the box is almost the same size as the screen of this system. To actually put it right over it extends just a little bit farther, so as you can see, these games are ridiculously small box. So let's get into this. And I'm going to have a friend of mine hold the camera for a bit while I get this thing open, since games are so overly complicatedly closed up and everything. And unfortunately, I do not have a knife on me, so I'm going to have to use what I have. Actually, it kind of does. And there we go. Got a good hold of that plastic. Usually I can just slide it right off, but oh, there we go, we got it off. There we go. We got our system, obviously Uncharted, and there we are. There is no book inside of it, just this little cartridge, kind of like the DS cartridge, except it's got this little curve to the top of it. It's very small. It's about the size of my thumb. Very tiny. And I'll take that. And that's it. They don't even have an actual instruction booklet, which is surprising. I'm like stunned at this moment. I figured most of them would have came with an instruction booklet, unless, of course, like there's some kind of instruction guide on the actual cartridge that you can look at during the actual gameplay. But then there's also the feature of suspending gameplay in the middle, so I wouldn't be surprised if instead you can just, open up a separate instruction guide while you're playing. But anyways, that's the game. It's very small. That's Uncharted. I'll probably be putting up a video to review Uncharted Golden Abyss. I'm already seeing really great reviews about it already, so if anything, if I like it as much as those people liked it, you'll probably end up seeing a very good review. And I'll try to get the AR card play up as soon as possible. But anyways, that was the unboxing of the PS Vita and Uncharted Golden Abyss, and we'll see you guys soon.